Hafa day, everyone, and welcome to the premiere of D16 Tonight, your Decision 2016 show to help you make an informed decision when you head to the polls for the primary election, which is set for Saturday, August 27th. Before we get to our guests from the Guam Election Commission and our political analysts, first let's take a look at the candidates who met Tuesday's deadline to file.
The paperwork has been filed, so here is your roster of candidates for Decision 2016, of course pending certification by the Board of Directors at the Guam Election Commission. First, let's take a look at the senatorial race. On the Democrat side of the ballot, here are your candidates in alphabetical order: Tom Atta, Frank Uggan Jr., Jermaine Alerta, Fred Bordallo, BJ Cruz, Armando Dominguez, Vic Gaza, Carl Gross, Regine Bisco Lee, Tina Rose Munya Barnes, Telina Nelson, Roy Respicio, Dennis Rodriguez Jr., Joe San Augustine, Michael San Nicolas, Therese Terlahi, Dr. Narissa Underwood, and Judy Wanpat. For the Republicans, Tony Atta, AJ Balahaja, the committee to draft Amanda Blas, Frank Blas Jr., Will Castro, the committee to draft Chris Duenas, Jim Espaldon, Fernando Esteves, Brant McCready, Barry Meade, Tommy Morrison, Luis Munya, Eric Palacios, Ellery Paz, Jose San Augustine, the committee to draft Ben Servino, and Mary Torres. In the congressional race, we have two candidates on either side. First, the Democrats, Tony Babalta and the incumbent, Madeline Bordallo. For the Republicans, former Governor Felix Camacho and Margaret Metcalf. Now, one of the things about Decision 2016 is this is a big year for mayoral and vice mayoral candidates. And let's start in Agana Heights. The lone candidate is the incumbent Republican, Paul McDonald. In the race for the mayor of Agate, the Democrat is Roy Gamboa, with the Republican being Kevin James Susuiko. For the vice mayor race for Agate, the lone Democrat is Vicente Castro. The Republicans are Juan Blas, Francisco Angoko, Christopher Farron, and Joseph Salas. For the mayor of Asan Maina, the Democrat is Frankie Salas, with Republicans Joanna Blas and Vicente San Nicolas. Let's move over to Barragata now, where that village's sole mayoral candidate is June Blas, who is a Democrat. Likewise, the sole Democrat for the vice mayor race is Jesse Bautista. For the combined village area of Ordet Chalampago, the Democrats are Edward J. Cruz, Jesse Gogui, and Adolfo Palacios, with the Republican being Willie Brennan. The island's most populous village is, of course, Dedido, and there are many people seeking the mayor and vice mayor roles. The Democrats are Ciriaco Sanchez Jr. and incumbent Melissa Savares. For the Republicans, Ernesto Aquino, Scott Duenas, and Stephen Guerrero. Now to the vice mayor race for Dedido. The Democrats are Pascual Artero, David Duenas, Bob Canata, and Ed Senato. The sole Republican is Frank Beneventi. The island's capital village of Hagåtña has two Republicans seeking that role for mayor, John Cruz and Jovina San Augustine. Let's head down now to Inarajan, where Jose Chargaloff and Doris Lujan are running as Democrats, with David Chargaloff Jr., the sole Republican. Back in the central part of the island, in Mingilao, Roque Alcantara is running as a Democrat for the mayor of that village. The Republicans are Bobby Pelkey and Alan Ungakta. For the vice mayor of Mingilao, Francisco Delgado is a sole Democrat, with the only Republican being Tomas Duenas. To Maritza we go for that village's mayor, with Rosie Tainatongo being the Democrat and Ernest Chargaloff the Republican. The tri-village area of Mongmong Toltumaiti has the following candidates: Democrats Tito Castro and Rudy Paco. Republicans Antonio Cruz, Johnny Taitano, and Victor Villagomez. The mayor of PD race has four candidates: two Democrats, Frank Cabrera and Soledad Chargaloff, and two Republicans, Jesse Allig and Annie Kenga. Down in Santa Rita, two Democrats face off in that village's mayoral race, Dale Alvarez and Gil Leon Guerrero. The sole candidate for the mayoral race in Sinania is the incumbent Robert Hoffman. For the Sinajana vice mayor, we have two more Democrats, Rudy Iriarte and Perry Guerrero. In Tamuning, incumbent Mayor Luis Rivera is the sole Republican, with the vice mayor being Republican Kenneth Santos. In Talafofo, the Democrats are Vicente Taitigui and Wayne Ujoa. The island's southernmost village is, of course, Umatic, with the lone Democrat being John Sanchez. 3 Republicans want to be Umatic's mayor. They're Gilbert Uggan, Johnny Canata, and Andy Santiago. Up in Jigo, Peter Pascual is the sole Democrat, with Republicans Joseph Flores and the incumbent mayor Rudy Matanati. For the vice mayor of Jigo, Catherine Martir is a Democrat, and Anthony Sanchez is the only Republican. Now for Jonia mayor, we have 4 Democrats: Jesse Blas, Joseph Minjola, Zita Pangilinan, and Ignacio Pareto. There are no Republicans running for Jonia mayor, but there is one independent, Franklin Hyten. And lastly, my friends, the race for public auditor has 3 candidates in Decision 2016: Zenaida Asuncion, Doreen Crisostomo, and, seeking re-election, the incumbent Doris Flores Brooks.
To learn more